Also, the nice thing is with this, I'm not sure if it's the culture or the religion. I think it's because of the religion. This form of paganism has equality. So women can do any job, right? Which is pretty rare for, what is it, 1137. This is one of the things I like about this playthrough. And it does make it easier to find people to fill the jobs. Good people, that is. Masonic dealings. A guild of stonemasons has established itself in the county of Atanagar. Having dedicated craftsmen in my personal service could help the region flourish. Yes, I will strike a deal with the chief mason, definitely. Dima, earn me their allegiance. Oh, why would I need to help? No, so it's this. I strike a deal. 20% for a great deal, 45% a fair deal, and 37 an unfortunate deal. But either way, we gain cooperative stonemasons. Yeah, not that we build anything. We don't really have money for that. We need to save money for wars. We lose some gold with this deal. Okay, so we have a 65% of a fair to great deal. Or I could ask my new steward to earn their allegiance. That's a 85% chance of a fair to great deal. Well, this seems to be the better option. Let my steward handle it. And oh, this is something different. Okay, I was waiting to hear from the deal. To the false, Mahila Velma, we have been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No more. We are done paying you taxes. Once your coffers dry up and your larders are empty, you will wish you had treated us more fairly. You think that I depend on your taxes alone? But this is leader 7 of peasant revolt. That is Roing, right? Or what? Peasant revolt. Who is she? Where is she? Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Peasant's lot is to serve their lord, or I could grant tax land. No. They should serve their lord. War declared. Okay, and Masonic dealings at the same time. War declared to beginning Mahila Felma, your arrogance knows no bounds, indeed. Worry not, you shall soon be taught a lesson in humility. I don't think so. Rally the troops. We have a peasant uprising. And, yeah, they're here. In Roing. It was what we were expecting. Masonic dealings. Wait, she is stupid. Yeah, that explains. That explains. She is stupid. They have 337 soldiers. And we have 2,700. What are they thinking? But yeah, she is not an incapable soldier. She's just stupid. And peasant leader, yes. Okay, we will defeat them. I don't worry about that. The Masonic dealings now. Negotiations did not go entirely as planned, my liege. My steward sounds apologetic. However, I do have an offer, even if the Masons Guild refuses to speak to me further. My goodness. I lose 75 gold, or I will speak to them. I will order them. I will speak to them then. Okay, so wait a moment, not so fast. Yeah, they're asking for an ass beating, right? let us, yeah, we still have a rally point here, but that is no longer our realm. Can we, like, move it, just remove it. And then we have rowing. No, and we have a tagger. We want one in Alon. Okay, this one. Raise all. Yeah, just raise the whole army. Raise the whole damn army. And we're gathering. What? Only 1,700. Oh, because the rest is in rowing. Is that why I don't get 2,000? Well, never mind. You guys, go beat their asses. I'm going through the mountains, sneaky. It's not that they won't see us coming. They know we're coming. Battle of Rhine. Yeah, totally as expected. We won. Valuable hostage captured. We captured the stupid leader, and she is now our prisoner. Yeah, let her rot in our prison. Can we ransom her? Or we cook? No. Money. Money. Negotiate release. Demand conversion. Oh, she's wrong faith and she will not accept. Okay, then stay in our prison. Wait, I'll move you to the dungeon actually. We gain stress because we're compassionate. Do it. I've been overwhelmed by stress again. I don't think so. To the beginning, when you family, may your humors rot in your living body. I know when I am defeated. Yes, of course. What did you think? You thought we would not win? Your forces captured the leader. Yes, I know. Faction targeting you has disbanded, and prisoner moved to dungeon, and we're back at level 2 stress. All right. Can we disband him here? Yes. Alright, you guys go home. Thank you for your service. And that has been dealt with. But that also means we have lost control here, right? So you should go increase control here. And you, my dear shaman. Yeah, you can no longer go to Pemako. What about Roy? They're also the wrong faith, right? Oh no, it's good. Tawang? Tawang is also the wrong faith. So, should we send him to Tawang or to Roy? This convert faith in Roy. You two can work together. 21 years left, yeah. Damn Buddhism. What do we have here? Raiders of Lunge. That's our province. Mahila de took your place as culture head. Mahila de Boomtang. Okay, I see. She has 5, I have 5, so why did she take over? Oh, her domain is 2 out of 5. That is here. So you're saying she has more Lowmont counties? I have 5, she has 6. Alright, we'll continue with the chronicle writing fascination. . We will come back. Okay. How are they doing? Yeah. It says inferior, but they're actually pretty strong compared to our actual numbers. Without allies. More taxes, that's good. What's this? You are at death's doorstep. Yes, we know. We've been waiting for this for the past hour. Your students access stewardship skill to this windfall, that's great. Yeah, victory, okay. Okay, so we should prepare for death, right? Prepare our heir. Our vessels may not be as loyal to them, therefore it's a good idea to not spend too much gold so you can afford mercenaries. Because the gold will go to my heir, that's what they mean. Alright. $68. That's pretty old. And we died. And there we go. Mahila Yfelma, 68, died of old age. Played for 23 years, and so she ruled for 23 years. Mahila Yfelma of Lhoyul has given up the ghost at 68 years of age. She died of old age. A known murderer, she will atone for her unspeakable crimes in the next life. Mahila Chomo ascends to the throne. Content with her lot, Chomo's vassals may ridicule her for her passive nature. And she's already 50 years old, right? Yeah. So, you may think she is passive because she's content, but she's also a mastermind philosopher. And she may be barren, but she has some good skills. So she gains 532 gold, 1700 piety. That's our kingdom, right? Alright, I think she has more. Continue as Mahila Chomo, yes, definitely. Oh no, that's what we get. Alright. So, we got a new shaman. Jumbo Mompa does not endorse you. Yes, okay. So it is the same shaman, right? But he is new to us because we're now Mahila Chomo of Lhoyul, 50 years of age. We are the house head, and we are a member of our family and dynasty. Yes, of course we are. Right, whole of body. So this is good. Yeah, this boosts our fertility, but it's a little late. We're now 50 years old. We're not going to get any children anymore. But it means less stress. We are also a novice physician, which boosts our learning and disease resistance. That's good. Alright. We are calm, forgiving, and content. Right. We have 1700 piety. And we have claims on the Petty Kingdom of Monyul that just broke away, right? And on the county of Tawang, which is part of Monyul. But it seems we have no claim on Yima or on Pamako. But I think we have the regular pagan county claim on neighboring counties anyway. And we are heterosexual, okay. We should get a spouse and some consorts because that means prestige, right? Take consorts. We are currently under the seemly number of consorts for someone of your rank. Take more consorts to negate the prestige penalty you are currently suffering. So we have to take some men to be our consorts as well as a spouse. Otherwise we lose prestige. Or a worldling. What are worlds? But at least they're equal in this. This is the same for men and women in this faith. Alright. You are in line to inherit titles. Second in line for the county of Roing. Yeah, it's still in. They are still our vassals, so we're not worried about that. But yeah, the petty kingdom of Monjul is more of a concern. And our shaman doesn't endorse us, so we don't get any troops from him. So we should sway him so that he likes us and will endorse us. Alright, that takes care of the first part. We can declare wars. Great. The problem is, are we strong enough? We definitely want to get Monjul back. Right. Our claims would gain the contested title Petty Kingdom of Monjul. They're inferior to us, yes, because he just has levies. He didn't get any of our regiments, which means we have to strike now. He has that and that. He doesn't own anything else, and he doesn't seem to have any alliances, which is good for us. Right? She has claims, but she's unlanded, and she is allied to him and to Mahiladiky of Zanskar. Alright, but Zanskar is far away over here, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, you, my dear nephew and heir, Mahiladiky of Zanskar is the primary heir. That is... oh, she's our sister-in-law? I see. That would be disastrous if she gets it. So yeah, we just need to declare war and go for it. Alright. Powerful vassals. I don't think you are good. Well, you're a somewhat decent spy master, right? Same as Tsundue, in fact. And Tsundue would make a better steward. Did we see that earlier? Guess not. And he wants to be on the council? Yeah, no, we have better people with better skills. We need to get married and take a consort. Dynasty had changed. Gamoyangdo became the new dynasty head. She became the dynasty head? We don't agree with that. Why did she become the dynasty head? She's even over a separate branch, right? Yeah, we are the head of our house, but I guess our house... okay, there are 3 houses in our dynasty. We are the founding house, and then there are these 2 cadet branches that are much smaller. But for some reason, she is the head. Okay, whatever. The Raiders of Ninja are now a hostile army. Yes, of course. Alright, what else do we need to take care of? We need a husband. Right? To help us manage our realm. So, I'm always confused which one is which. Because both, of course, find as a spouse, but one is inside our realm and the other looks outside our realm. Right. I want to find spouse then. Right. Claims. Do we have anyone with alliance power? No. Reset to defaults. Fertile doesn't matter. We want an adult. We want an adult. A functioning adult is all we're asking for. And someone possibly with alliance power, but that person does not exist. We have people with claims, like Talon, our friend. Oh wait, wasn't he the consort of our mother? The one that became angry at her? I think so. He has some good claims. But he's irritable. Filled with anger. That's not good. But he's Taiwan. He has good claims. Yeah, basically we want somebody with good skills. Good skills, and we especially want good learning, right? We're trying to gain piety so we can reform our faith. Martial is always good, and stewardship. So Bensang is definitely somebody we want to consider. Why don't we go with learning? Yeah, I think Bensang. Right. Although we need to convert him. Spymaster of Princess Yangchup. Arrogant, compassionate, cynical, and a mastermind philosopher. Right. Yeah, no, we won't get any children. Barren is an inheritable trait. How does that work? You're barren, and your children, which you can't get, will also be barren. Right. Of course, this actually only means minus 50%, so it's totally possible to overcome it, except it didn't happen in the life of Chomo. Okay, let's get him on board. Then we also need some consorts. And there's only 2 people who we can take, apparently. Jimmy. Jimmy who? You're just Jimmy. Nothing else. You're lustful. And you have lover's pox. Well, the good thing is we are barren and 50 years old, and you're 60. Anyway, lover's pox, it sounds terrible, but it's basically just like cold sores, right? Herpes. So yeah, it might look bad, but it's not the end of the world. Mastermind philosopher as well. Lustful, generous, lazy. Yeah, you're in. You're in. And Taye, that was my mother's husband. Ooh. Ooh. Can we not? I mean, he does have a lot of prestige, some piety. He's not bad at learning, but I don't want him to be my consort. Just no. Just no. Okay, so we need to get some unmarried men into our court. How can we do that without spending too much money? And what happened to this guy? He's unmarried. Can't we take him as a consort? Oh, because he is nobility. Is that why? Make consort. Oh, we can. So why didn't he show up in the list? That is weird. Yeah. He has minus piety though. That's not good. Okay, let's have a look at who else is in our court, right? Top realm, yes. Ruler, no. Adult, yes. Gender, male. Married, unmarried. That's a lot of people. The court shaman of Alon. And he's a dwarf. Look at that. Honest, just, ambitious, insightful thinker, and dwarf. But he doesn't bring a lot of prestige. He does have a lot of money. But that doesn't mean we can use his money, right? We could ask him for money, I think. No, that's not one of the possibilities. Okay. Nako. Magnanimous Paragon. Mastermind philosopher. That seems to be our shtick. Huh? Forgiving, just, and trusting. That sounds great. Just of the wrong faith. Or we can't get him. Or we need to like romance him or something. Yeah, that also doesn't work. Okay. Yes, there's only these three. The other people I would need to like sway and invite and all that. Well, I guess we'll take him. And then we have two consorts. Hopefully the guy that we asked to marry us will marry us. And then we should get some more prestige. Acting piously, according to doctors of our faith, will increase a character's piety. Okay, so we need to look at that. Because we want to increase our piety. So we have some virtues, right? Forgiving, content, honest, temperate, and we should not be ambitious, greedy, or wrathful. And we should not engage into deviancy or same-sex relations or adultery or kinslaying, although it's fine to be a witch. Yeah. Sanctity of nature, ancestor worship, religious law. Okay, so don't do anything greedy, wrathful, or ambitious. We're none of those things. We have two, and that are actually virtues in our religion. All right. Okay. We need to choose a lifestyle. Well, we're definitely choosing learning, and we already have whole of body, and we're doing scholar, or have been doing the scholar focus, but I'm thinking maybe we should go with a theologian. The theology focus is learning +1, piety +1 per month. Right, development growth. It's nice, but I think the piety gain is more important if we will ever want to get to a level where we can reform our faith. Now with this tree we do get zealous proselytize, convert faith, +25%, and we get the profit, perk, faith creation and reformation cost -50%. That is good. We have here apostate faith conversion cost. So if we want to convert to an existing other faith, which is not what we want to reform our faith. So this is what we want. Right, so let's go for a theology focus. Very nice. So the only problem is we are already 50 years old, right? So we only have like what? 15 years on average in our family to live. Not sure if that's going to be enough. But +4.7 per month. What amount do we need? Ouch. But we get -50, right? From this perk, -50%. So, yeah. 2,000, let's say 2,400, 2,500. That, with 4.7 per month, that is like, what, let's say rounding 50 per year. That's not enough. That's way not enough. Okay, but we will build up piety and hopefully our descendants will inherit that. But we don't have any descendants. Our heir will inherit that. And then down the line they can reform the faith. Oh. Okay. Stress level 0. That is good. Yeah, let's go for it. We need to raise our armies. We have 1,200 soldiers and we have some regiments. Oh, that is with our regiment. And they have 500 raiders and 500 levies there. Relic point, Tenagar, raise all here. raiders going? That's the question. Okay, that's our whole army, right? It's not amazing. Pam, our champion. Dima, our steward. Should maybe not be in there. But then next is somebody much lower. Yeah, let's just hope she will survive or that otherwise we'll move her, right, and try to find another spy master or steward. Where are they going? Cordelia on the left. Yeah, it's there. I'm wondering if they are going to Roing or not. And whether we should try and catch up with them. No, it seems they're going here. Alright, we are going here. Our acquaintance Ipupu has died in my dungeons. Odd. That's a peasant leader, but not the stupid one. Greetings, my House Lhoyul. I accept your marriage proposal. You will be joined with my acquaintance Bernchang. Come on. This guy, yes. In holy matrimony, may Siddhartha grant you long life and many children. Are you crazy? You know how old I am? Yeah, children are out of the question, okay? We're just doing this for the prestige and stuff. And for him helping us. Excellent. Okay, we're married now. Ipupu died. Okay, is there anybody else in my prison? Yeah, this girl, the stupid one. Do we want to recruit her maybe? She does have 9 prowess. Negotiate, release, recruit. That means she won't like us. Can we also demand her conversion? Yes, we can. Great. Negotiate, release. She will accept, right? Yes. I have no choice but to accept your conditions for my release. Watch your step, not so wrong. And is she going to be a champion? She is a 9, right? She should replace him, but they are already raised, right? And she should replace him as well. I don't want him, I want her. I don't want my husband in the army. My half-brother, sure, he can go in the army. Alright. Let's do this. So she is now a commander, a champion. And here we go. And they are, yeah, they are over there. That's good. Alright, here we go. Battle of Tawan. And we are victorious. We will siege them down. You can call your houseman. Yeah, we don't need that. We are good here. Let's siege down this fort. And they are too weak to siege down our fort. Our garrison is bigger than their army, so no worries there. And the Bears are just as happy as ever. We now control Taiwan. We got 17 gold. And we took a prisoner. You captured Bravo Ringen's concubine in Pupu during the siege of Taiwan. Okay. That's interesting. How is she his concubine? She's a lesbian. Oh wow. Stranger things have happened. She's in the dungeon. That's not good. She's actually a pretty good steward. Yeah, well, ours isn't much worse. Ours is almost as good, so that's okay. So we don't need to recruit her. He won't accept a ransom. Demand conversion. Can we cook? Recruit will still accept. Well, we could do that. We could do that. Okay. How are we doing with the war score? 100%. Enforced demands. We gain the title of the Petty Kingdom of Monyul. That should have been ours to begin with, but because we don't have a succession law that allows us to have all the titles going to the same person, we had to do this silly war, and we have to do it every time. Problem is now that county, they are vastly superior, yeah, but that's because they're allied to Lhasa. Oh, Lhasa is no longer allied to us. Okay. Is there anything we can do? They have a 7-year-old son and a 1-year-old daughter. She's stupid. They will not accept. They will not accept. Yeah. Because she's not of any importance. Not high enough rank for them. Okay. So our problem is that we have a truce, but we have no allies. We have no children that we can marry to gain alliances. We do have a nephew, right? That is in line. Because that's our problem right now. Our primary heir is this guy, our vassal. And everything right now will go to him. Apparently. Demand conversion. He might accept. Right. He might accept. The problem is he should become our culture if he wants to remain the heir. Right? It's just not right that he would get the Petty Kingdom and then be of a different culture. If he does not convert, he still loses opinion. Yeah, might accept. It's not very good. We need to improve our chances. We do not have a hook. Can we fabricate a hook? I don't think so, because we haven't invested in intrigue. We can try to seduce him. We can try to sway him. Right, we are swaying our shaman, which is kind of important. He barely likes us, so he's now endorsing us, right? Yeah, but we still get no taxes from him, so we need to change that. So let's keep swaying him, and then maybe him. We have a little time. But yeah, the problem is, what are we going to do about Nima? We're probably gonna wait until they are in a war and losing a lot of soldiers. The Nyingchi claim on the county of Pamako, so they're already fighting over this. They want that. Interesting. But they have 6,000 soldiers and they only have 1,300. They're gonna lose. They're so gonna lose. And that's why it says plus 10% here. Yes. And we're not strong enough to join Nyingchi's claim for that. Otherwise we would support them because we would get them out of Nima, and Nyingchi is much weaker. Yeah, but because they are weaker, they won't win. That's the problem. You gain the favor hook on Ipopo. Yes. Farewell. And we should disband our armies. They can go home. What are our councillors doing? County of Roy, converting them, and County of Roy getting control. Right. Right, just the Nunchos, that will take a while. Deft diplomacy. My chancellor, Ngapodoma, has worked hard to convince our neighboring realms and vassals that the peace treaty entered with Ngaporintian of Taiwan is flawed, illegitimate, and unfair to me. I am once again free to declare war upon him as I please. Oh, he does not look happy at all. Right? But I don't really want to declare war on him. I mean, thank you, but no thanks. He is a powerful vassal. Right. He wants a position. He's a 22 spy master, but he hates us. He also is a 16 diplomat. This one. Incredible work, yeah, thank you. So he could replace him. He could replace him. And he is allied with Lunja. Plus 30 now, he will lose 20, right, if I fire him. Yeah, he should be a spy master, but first of all, we need to get him on our good side. That's the thing. 22 is really good. And our mother did well in his education. Or our grandfather, I don't know. Our mother, yes. Must have been. So I'm thinking we want to get him into this position of spy master, and she could be our steward, right? That's actually her education. But he hates us, so a spy master who hates us, that's a recipe for disaster. But right now we need to keep swaying our shaman so that we get him to keep endorsing us and to give us more soldiers and taxes. So this is a longer term plan. Problem is that he will probably keep lowering his opinion of us. He's a title claimant. He wants a seat on the council. This will slowly get better. Short reign penalty. And he's of the wrong faith, yes. We need to get a hook on him and demand his conversion. Right? We don't have a hook. So we need to get a hook on him. Which means we need to switch to intrigue. Right? Because right now we don't even have a fabricate hook possibility. Yeah, we need to switch, but we can't. We need to stay with this for 5 years, right? We need to switch to intrigue to get truth is relative. Yeah, we don't need to stay on intrigue for very long. But, like, this especially, digging for dirt, court of shadows. Yeah, there are some good perks in here. There are some good perks in here, but we can't change, right? Not right now. Okay. Faction created against us? What is this about? Your cousin, the Foolish, created a faction to install Lhoyul on the Monual throne. Again. Yes. Because now we don't have a hook on him like our mother did, so he is free to scheme against us now. I will issue a condemnation of his sins, allow me to declare him unfit to rule in my realm. Ooh. And his heir is his daughter, who doesn't dislike us. She likes us a little bit. Although when she becomes the ruler, she will probably start disliking us. She's spindly, rowdy, arrogant. Yeah, but better probably than our cousin, her father, who is scheming against us. She's still too weak, But if he finds another ally in his scheme, like this guy Alon, if we let him go from our council, that could go wrong. Okay, so we definitely need to switch to intrigue to be able to fabricate hooks on people. Alright. My lady, my shaman Zelko approaches me with urgency. A local merchant has a copy of the companion's book on calculation by completion and balancing, but refuses to sell it to me. If you make him see the error of his way, I would be in your debt. So he knows we're trying to get him on our good side, or we are trying to get on his good side, or whatever way you want to say it. And he's asking us for a favor. I will make sure the book gets to you. We get a weak hook on him. That's good. This book sounds interesting. And he loses opinion of us. We can't afford that. This sounds like a you problem. Yes, but he stops endorsing us. No, we need to be smarter than that. And yes, we'll lose some money, but we have gained a favor. Okay, so we have a hook on him for 10 years. We don't want to imprison him. No. Do we have a court physician? No, we don't. Stop. That's very important. How did we not get a court physician? Because we were the court physician when our mother was ruling, and now there is no court physician because we are the petty queen. He has cancer, so he might actually die. Right. And then who knows what kind of shaman we get. A competent commander. And he is a wise man. Competent commander. We might recruit him to our court for 10 gold. Okay, and take him as a consort. Okay, good. Now, we need a court physician. Do we have anyone? Do we have anyone that could top round ruler, not a ruler, adult, yes, the rest doesn't really matter. We need somebody high in learning. Our husband, dear, would you like to become a doctor? No? Who else do we have? Late master, severely injured, wise woman. Wise woman, mastermind philosopher. Right. He has cancer. Herbalist. Zondoy. But you are a spy master. Appoint as court physician. Okay. Go on a pilgrimage. We should go on a pilgrimage. Right? It will cost us some money, but we will gain piety. Prepare for the journey. Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going? It is time for me to set out on a journey to one of the holy places. But which one? The site at Itanagar. This is a short pilgrimage. Yes, because that's where we live. Okay, let's see our holy places. Okay. Oh, we can actually do that. Oh, I didn't know if you right click you can do that. That's interesting. Our faith has some holy places, right? There are these 4 here and there's one far away. So probably one of these. This is Itanagar, where we live. And there is Pemako, which we lost control of. There is Tezu, which our mother tried to gain, waged a war for but lost. And there is Rima, also in, what's it called again? Zayul. Or we could go far away to Ilam. I think we should go to Tezu or Rima. Medok is Pemako. To Rima, perhaps somewhere else. No, let's go to Rima, right? Let's go to Rima, this one. Okay. And what will happen to us on the way? Pilgrim's departure. As I prepare for my journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of the gods. Though I will not be gone for long, I pray for the well-being of the realm in my absence. Right? Our gods are, in fact, the sun and the moon, so yeah, they always look at us. It is time to depart. My niece Sangay was slain during the Battle of Demchok. Okay. That's sad. What was it? We need to do something about Rinchen. Okay. Holiness of the forest. The arrogance of man has led many to believe they are above nature, but they are wrong. The natural world exists in the truest, most purest state of being. As we pass through a simple forest clearing, it strikes me just how serene and quiet it is. No struggle, no strife, just a simple peace enjoyed by the trees and shrubs. Let us spend some time here and contemplate the universe, or hurry up. No, let's. Your pilgrimage will be delayed several months, but we gain learning lifestyle experience and we lose stress. And this will mean we reach our destination sooner. No, let us spend some time here and contemplate the universe. That is exactly the kind of faith that we have. Yeah, sanctity of nature. So yeah, it will take us longer, but our shaman has been swayed, reflexes. Spouse, divide and conquer. Ngapo Rinchen has been actively supporting Ngapo Takpon and his faction to install Odron on the Monio throne. However, my husband has a plan to change that. Husband, that is so good of you. Trust me, the things I could tell Ngapo Rinchen would make him disavow Takpon in an instant. Yes. Make sure Rinchen never supports Takpon again. Or could you make me look like a better choice? This leaves the faction, will not join another faction for 20 years. That will be enough for our lifetime. Loses 50 opinion of Nagapotak. Yeah, this is what we should go for. This is what we should go for. Right. So now he's all alone in that. Takpon the foolish. We need to get a hook on him. And Rinchen, this guy, he still doesn't like us, but at least he will not be joining any factions for the next 20 years. The problem is with Rinchen, your vassal, Rinchen of Tama, holds titles that will be inherited by rulers who are not your vassals. Holds titles that will be inherited, so the county of Tawan will be inherited by Mahilidiki of Zanskar, our sister-in-law. Oh my goodness. That's how we lost Bamako. What can we do? Except take his title before he dies. Right? But we want to use him as a spy master. If we take his title, he will completely turn against us. Or we could just not use him as a spy master, I guess. Yeah.